something set the house on fire? Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome back to another fabulous episode of Fog's World. Last time on Fog's World, we started on the village way out there, and I was going to continue that, but a couple of things I wanted to show you first. Oh, hello, you. First of all, oh, yeah, he got me. First of all, this happened.
What the? They planted bamboo all over my place, too.
Well, that's great. Now you can get scaffolding.
Also, somebody threw chickens all over my house. I have a bunch
of... He covered your portal.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I didn't see that part. Hold on.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm coming through.
Oh,
you clean this off. Oh, we've got chickens. Okay. All right. This is good. Let's come up here. Do I...
Ow!
Yeah, this whole floor was covered.
Oh my god.
Oh, you took down the tree?
No, I was in the process of taking down the tree.
Which one's the one that had snow on it?
Oh, no, there it is. Awesome.
It's huge!
Yeah, that's pretty big. I don't have enough fireworks, unfortunately.
I have a bunch.
Oh my
here
gosh,
at my
that
base
is a
if
big
you want.
tree.
What?
Holy crap, that's big.
It was taller. I took down some of it.
Yeah. That's a big tree you got going here. Why'd you take it down?
That is a big tree.
Because I don't want it?
Oh, but it looks so
It's
cool.
so cool looking.
I think it went up all the way to build height.
It did. Where are
Oh,
you?
there's the hangar. Okay. Okay. Okay.
It's a
Use the
giant
map.
No, that's just ridiculous.
Oh my
Stupid
gosh.
idea.
This thing is
Oh,
big.
okay. Yeah. Got a few
Oh,
trees here.
hey! Hi, trader.
Got a few trees here. And some bamboo. Hey,
Yeah, I stole some of the bamboo.
don't suppose you can give me a little bit of fireworks? Or rockets?
Oh, yeah. Where are you?
Right behind you. Why, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Have some bamboo.
Somebody had a lot of fun.
Well, it wasn't me. I didn't do it.
I don't know if I believe you.
And I may or may not know who did.
I think you do know who did.
It's possible.
I think all of us know
I think
who
it was
did
Old Timer.
I think it was too.
What would lead you to believe that?
Because we've had a prank war going for a while now.
Really?
Kinda. Yeah. I covered his house in chickens.
Yeah, I
Yes.
know you did
Yes,
that.
you did
That's
that.
the last I'd heard of it.
And then he buried note blocks in my house.
I
haven't
I
retaliated.
did insist that no one use lava, just for the record.
Yeah.
No, one. So this was more than one person.
Maybe, maybe not.
I did not
Who?
do this.
I will not spill the beans. Yeah, so that was Guilty Fury cleaning up a bit. Now, the next thing that happened is a day after that, I logged in to find this. So yeah, this happened. I logged in the other day and found this. Apparently, something set the house on fire, I guess. Not really sure what or how, but yeah, it happened. And so now I'm going to have to rebuild my roof. And the carpeting apparently burned down too, now that I look at this. This carpeting, I thought, extended past here. So it has burned. Yeah, I don't know what it was, but something set it on fire. So I'm going to be rebuilding. Oh, that is pillagers. Oh, I wonder if they had flaming arrows or something. That doesn't make sense. I've got pillagers all over my house. This could be bad. Ow. Interesting. I guess they were attracted by the iron farm. I wonder if someone walked into my village with a bad omen effect, which I do have now. So I'm going to have to drink some milk probably pretty soon so that I don't summon a raid. Oh, there's another bunch of them. Ah, oh, those jerks. Oh, where's my spruce? Spruce planks. Yeah, spruce. Look at those guys. Look at them. Where are they coming from? Oh, it's because there's a village over there, and so they're going after the villagers. Hopefully they won't succeed. Oh, I've attracted their attention. I need to be careful. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This could get really ugly really fast. Yeah, this could be bad. Okay, so obviously I've pretty much rebuilt the house since then. There are a few things missing. It looks like I'm missing a torch from up here. Let's fix that, shall we? I should have a torch right on that. Yes, I should. And yeah, there's some little things that aren't quite right, but we'll one of the I wasn't sure what had happened. I logged back in. The house had burned down. It wasn't quite clear why. A little bit of this floor went away. This whole ceiling was gone. Near as I can tell, what happened was Guilty Fury, for some reason, decided to AFK up there at the Drown Farm. And he forgot that he was up there, actually. And a lot of interesting things happened while he was away at the Drown Farm. First of all, and I should explain, well, as near as I could tell, he was up here AFKing, and as you could tell, when I'm over here in the Drown Farm, the house is still loaded. So the Drown Farm is not far away enough from the house that the house unloads. So there must have been some lightning storms and some lightning strikes, and as a result, the house burned down. So that happened. Yeah. So that's all great and all, but there were some other things, interesting things that happened as a result of the house burning down. And as of him, I discovered that he had been logged in up there because I discovered this had completely backed up. And then this also had completely backed up. And I was getting kelp just dropping on the floor here because it couldn't go down into the hoppers anymore. It was just completely backed up. And the reason that happens is the kelp farm will continue to produce kelp, but and any excess that can't go into this chest right here will just get dumped into this hopper, which brings it down into the kelp farm. But with no one feeding in dried kelp blocks as fuel, eventually the dried kelp blocks go away. And when that happens, this whole system backs up. So I had to do a little fixing with that. Now, another interesting thing that happened. Yeah, I know, it's a long list of stuff, isn't it? Sorry. Another interesting thing that happened was I discovered there's a problem with this. And it's not too terribly surprising. But I discovered that if I put a stack of items in here, this item elevator right here can't quite keep up with the income. And so this slowly backs up. And eventually you'll get to the point where this is not ejecting items as fast as they can get put in here. Now, that's not a huge problem, but it means that I have to wait longer than I would like if I'm doing a full on, if I'm doing a big job in here. And I discovered that while I was trying to create all the dried kelp so that I could replenish the dried kelp blocks in here. I discovered that these hoppers back here were just backing up something awful. Hello? Stupid server. And as a result, I discovered it was faster to come down and collect it down there than it was to wait for it all to find its way up here. So that's got me kind of thinking. I'm thinking I want to do something better. Now, I've been wandering around, doing a little bit of research. I think I found a design I like. The only thing I don't like about it is that I'm going to have to build something right underneath this dirt, but it's okay. This one does work at hopper speed, though, which is the important thing. I want it to be able to completely keep up with the hoppers that are feeding into this thing. And so I can keep the vertical, all this stuff, but I got to get rid of all of this. So all of this now is going to go. So this design uses a very different method. It's going to use observers and all of that stuff to do it. But it is also mostly silent. And it's also got the added benefit of being stackable, which is kind of cool, but I don't need it to. So anyway, we're going to start with a comparator here that's going to tell when something's in there. And then we're going to put an observer right underneath that. That's right. That's right. Okay, yes, I'll get there. So observer goes there, stone brick there, into a powered rail, like that. Now if I put, let's see, where's my comparator? Excuse me while I hop around like an idiot. That's what I do, right? Let's get through here, give myself a little steps up here. So now if I put a comparator on this, that should, whoops, trigger that. And I may need to use, no, that should work. That'll work. That'll work. And then we're going to put an observer right here into that. Boom. And then we've got to build a little state machine right here. So we're going to put a sticky piston here, and we're going to put a block here, and this block is going to go into, we're going to build a contraption out here. This block goes into, give me you, boop, comparator here. Comparator goes into a block with a redstone torch on top of this block, like that. And we're going to build, let's see, we need powered rail, goes right here, and a repeater. Get out of there. Repeater there, set to 2 ticks. There we go. Now, if I put something in here, that should set that off. It did not. It should have, but it didn't. Let's double check here. Put something there. Yeah, okay, so it goes on and off. On when there's items filtering through. And then off as soon as the items are all into here. Bingo! Perfect. Okay, that's great. Now, what we need to do is we've got to build right here. We're going to build an observer clock. This observer looks down. No, looks up. Sorry. Look. Right there, like that. And this one goes the opposite way, which is difficult to do without getting rid of this thing. Boop. I'm going to need to get rid of all those anyway. You go down like that. And you go into a block like that. And powered rail. And this is what's going to trigger pretty much everything. So now what I need to do is build an observer tower here that goes all the way up to the top. And then I'm going to build observers looking into that there from the side like that. And then we'll build a row of blocks that goes there, right there. And that's what's going to power this whole thing. And the way this works, of course, is that each observers will flash on and off at the same speed that hoppers will fill. So this will just trigger all of these. This is just going to create a repeating chain of observers up and down that will light up the whole thing. That does it. Okay, so let's test it out. This should fire that. This should not back up anymore. It's not. This might back up temporarily, but it won't get any worse, and that's the important thing. That will hang at 2 as these things go through. These are all getting fed up there. Great. This appears to be working. It's working! It does make a little bit of noise as this goes on and off, but that's something I could certainly live with. So this is now totally capable of keeping up. This should be totally capable of keeping up with the furnace now. So anything that I throw in there, this will go through at exactly the right speed. Awesome. It's making a little bit of noise still as it occasionally retracts things, but that's okay. And this should all be empty. Everything is empty. Nothing left behind in any of the droppers. Let's make very sure. Let's go all the way to the top. Make sure there's nothing left in any of these droppers. Boop. There we go. Nope, they're all good. They're all good all the way up. Or they, yeah, that's a floor. Okay. Ow. Okay, that does it. Perfect. This now works at full hopper speed. Problem solved. No more backing up. It's right there. And now, to just cap things off, I think what I want to do, I'm just going to put a couple of dirt things here for now. What can I put there? Maybe I'll just put some leaves. Yeah, I'll just put leaves there. But for now, let's go take a nap. Oh, actually, let's do this. Let's drain these things and watch it come through at full speed. Okay, take a sleep. Doop. Come on, wake up, Wally. Okay. So you can see that draining at that speed. This should be filling at the same speed. Once it starts filling, it'll take a while. Yep, there we go. It is filling at the same speed. Yes! Yes! That's right. It's no more backing up. It now comes through at exactly the same speed as it's going in. That's what we want. And we end up with a little bush there, which isn't quite as attractive as just having proper lawn, but it does disguise the fact that we've got a contraption underneath that window. And that works for me. I'm okay with that. All right. Well, guys, that is all we have time for today. So, on that note, thank you all so much for watching and for subscribing. And if you like what you saw, hit the subscribe button. We do this every Monday. And if you'd like to support the channel, please consider becoming a patron over on Patreon. And I will see you all next week on Fog's World. Bye-bye, guys.